being here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please hit your post notifications so whenever I come on, drop a video, you could do what you do right now, and let's watch. Yeah, today on the roster we have none other than you guessed it, guys, Yo Gotti. And I was watching a story on YouTube today about Yo Gotti sacrificing Big Jook. And my answer to that is just hell no. I don't think he's gonna sacrifice his brother. CMG and Yo Gotti, they worth like $100 million. I don't think he would have ever done that. I don't think he would have ever gave his brother up for no amount of money. I just think that his brother was like his dad. He pretty much raised him, showed him the game. So no, he had too much overwhelming love for his brother. So I think that's just the idea and the notion that he would do that to his brother is just preposterous. Like Big Jook died from street beef. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. Like everybody know that him and Dolph had a well, really more him because he was more vocal about it. But everybody know he had a real disdain for young Dolph and he really said that on numerous occasions. So and like I said, what happened to him wasn't like nothing that just was start out that day that Ben was playing. The day that young dog died, allegedly, I believe his death certificate was sealed that on that day, November the 17th, 2021. I mean, and it's just factual, and that's the truth, y'all. If Dolph would have still been alive, young Big Jip would have still been alive. Teasy would have still been alive. All those other people who died in that war would have still been alive. So, no, your God didn't sacrifice his brother. You know, it's street beef. You beefing. I have beef with you. One big wig get took out, and then the other side gonna say, "Well, a crown for a crown." I mean, it's just that simple. So, my whole thing is that now your guy didn't love his brother too much. He loved his brother too much. They was raised together. He showed Yo Gotti the whole game and all of that. And plus, he was like somebody very important at CMG. So I don't think no amount of money or none of that would have told them two brothers up. So, like I said, and Yo Gotti is so uber rich, bro. I mean, what you think they could offer him for his brother? Absolutely nothing. He rich. They both was multimillionaires. So my whole thing is that no, I just think that that's just stupid to even think of that. And I know they have conspiracy theorists and people who want to say, yeah, he killed his brother. He sacrificed him for what? What was he gonna sacrifice him for? What was he gonna get for him? He already got like a gazillion dollars. So I don't even put that thought in my head. No, everybody on this internet, everybody in Memphis, everybody all over the whole United States know what happened here. And if anybody's saying there's something different, they ain't really being truthful. But you know, the man had a very well known dislike with Dolph. Okay, he didn't like Dolph. I don't. Dolph never said that he never liked Joke, so I'm not gonna say put that on Dolph. But you know, Joke made it very clear that he didn't like Dolph. We saw it from the video with the mirror. We saw it right after Dolph passed when he said, I'm gonna give y'all some money for your chains. I'm gonna give you money for your houses because y'all messed up out here. Everybody's seen that video. Everybody's seen those videos. So at the end of the day, everybody know what happened there. It wasn't no sacrifice. It was just street beef. He went to Memphis. People know he was going to Memphis, and the killers was that way. I mean, this is how this stuff go. As like, if it's known that you put allegedly 40K on somebody's head, then obviously, what? They're gonna say he the killer. Let's take him out. This is what they're gonna say, man. This stuff is not rocket science. So my thing is that it happens. He didn't sacrifice his brother, bro. No, he didn't sacrifice his brother. His brother just died over street stuff. That's like saying daddy will sacrifice Dolph. That ain't happening, bro. Some people don't want their business partners to be took out. And I don't know why people put stuff like that on the internet, which, like I said, I understand it's conspiracy theories, but still, that's a bit much, and that's going way too far to say that that man sacrificed his brother. I mean, like, how much money is your brother worth? If I already got 100 million, what more money I need? Okay, and if my brother is a multimillionaire, what more money he need? No, when you grow up in a household with somebody, bro, and your God and the mama seemed very, very loving, even though she was a street person, like did I think. But her boys and her, they was always together. So them boys growed up with a bond. You know what I'm saying? They growed up with a brotherly bond, and pretty much Jook was the oldest, so he was like the father figure. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like that's just like if something happened to me, somebody say, "Oh, your brother sacrificed." Man, that's never gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's something that's some more weird ass shit, to be honest with you. That's not no shit that you see that happens when people been raised up in the household. Nah, but we do see that type of stuff in Chicago with O Block and all them. Cause I heard on the song the once dude say it was his cousin. Shit, he still gotta go. I said, Lord, you'll kill your own cousin? Wow, that's kind of fucked up, Mike. But it's kind of crazy like that. But no, I don't think you gotta sacrifice your brother. I think it's just a street beef, and I think when you have street beef going on, I think that shit happens. And I don't know why people want to say that the man sacrificed his brother. Obviously, he hurting over that. You know what I'm saying? And we need to really be mindful of stuff like that. And boys had a close bond. You don't you don't take a brother who you dislike and put him over your record label. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't work that way. And like I said in my last video last night, I believe Yo Gotti went to his brother when they was in Memphis and said, "Yo man, do you want some security?" Joke probably said, "Man, I don't want no security. Nobody ain't gonna mess with me in Memphis." You know what I'm saying? I'll always come in. I'm gonna be fine. So Yo Gotti probably did what he normally do. He got on the plane and left. I mean, how many of us got brothers and we go to clubs or these places and we say, "Man, look, you coming or you staying?" Like, look, if you here, you on your own. But I'm telling you, I'm rolling out right now. So come on. A lot of us do that with our siblings. And I think Yo Gotti did the same thing. He told Big Jook at their funeral, "Look, man, it's this, and this." And I believe Yo Gotti also knew he was getting the phone calls because you're going to tell your brother something like that. Man, I'm getting threatening phone calls, whoop de whoop de whoop. I think it's this, and that. You know what I'm saying? I think he talked to his brother before he left the funeral. Why wouldn't he? Of course. If me and my brother in the place and I know we got ops, why would I just leave him by himself and leave him without security? I believe Big Jook say, "No, I got my man with me. I got a few more partners. I don't need no police or nothing like that." You know what I'm saying? When the people be tough street people, they just don't really think like that. Yo Gotti, he think more like a businessman. So when you're in business, you gotta be like, I mean, I ain't been around these people in so long, so I don't really trust nobody. I'm gonna have security. But like I said, Big Jook and even Young Dolph too, they were so comfortable with coming back to Memphis that they ain't really think nothing of it. Them dudes been coming back to Memphis. Yo Gotti was all at the, I mean, Big Jook was all at the restaurant helping his mama. He been going around there, just like Dolph been going to that cookie shop. And he was going in that cookie shop in the camouflage cars. He had all kind of different cars he used to go to that cookie shop in because they got videos of him not in the camouflage car. They got one with him in a white F-150 pickup truck when you say fresh hot out the oven. As Dolph riding in the pickup truck at the cookie shop, the one that Raven recorded him on. That video was old. So that tell you right there, them dudes been going to Memphis. They always gonna go back to the home place. How you think they signing the people to the record label? That's people from their neighborhood, partners, friends of partners. That's how they keep getting more talent. So it's easy for somebody to kill you, opt to kill you, if you always coming back to the same hood, the same community. You hang out with the same people. It's easier, like I said, you more of a target because you rich and you don't really live there. So you don't really know the neighborhood like that. But the people who stay there know it. Shit change. Street level organizations change. You get new bosses, you get new head honchos, you get new shot callers. So if I'm rich and famous and I've been gone for 5 years, I don't know who to check in with. I don't know who in control. So when 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 Jook and Dolph going to Memphis, they know certain people and they know this street and that street, but you have street politics, bro. You have the underbosses. You have like I said, you have the shot callers. You have all kind of people, all kind of structures in these neighborhoods that certain people got to check in with certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's set up that way just for a reason, man. To keep shit organized. But I don't think Yo Gotti sacrifices, brother. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys for joining the channel. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I don't think he sacrificed his brother, man. I think he loved his brother. And anybody who think this man sacrificed his brother, they tore up out here. That man loved his brother, and he wouldn't have traded his brother in for no money, and his brother wouldn't have traded him in for no money. That ain't what siblings do, But like I said, you do have a rare case, like in Chicago, and they how y'all doing out there? What's up, Chris? What's up, Chris? Yeah, you do have a rare case like in Chicago where it's just a cousin might be a BD and another cousin might be a GD, and they might spark it out, and one might get killed. But that shit's still weird to me because it's if I know your mom and my mama know your mama, I mean, damn, how you do something like that? I don't get it. But Yo Gotti and Yo Gotti and his big brother Chuck, that's older dudes, bro. They in their 40s. It's different. They like 80s babies, 80 and no 70s babies. So it's totally different. The 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 whole brotherly love thing is totally different. Nowadays, people don't really look at that stuff like that. But I would never trade my brother in for no amount of money. And fuck it, if we gotta die, we both gotta die together. That's how I feel about it. So no, I don't think the man sacrificed his brother. I think he loved his brother, and I just think that his brother had street beef. He knew he had street beef, and he went back to Memphis. And on that day, that was the day. You know what I'm saying? The killers knew that was the day. They knew when he came, they wasn't gonna leave out. Same thing with Young Dolph. Them people knew um when he came there that he wasn't leaving out. They was gonna make sure of it. That's why you have so many shooters. You have all the exits. You have all the exits, all the interest covered, so he can't make it out. It's like it take a lot of planning, a lot of preparations. Everything got to go right. Cause guess what? If he survive, what's gonna happen? So my whole thing is that no, his brother it wasn't no sacrifice. It's just that the man had street beef, and what happened happened, and we gotta accept that. There's no conspiracy theories, no magic dragons, no none of that. Just street shit, and we have to understand that war in Memphis is really real, and people really dying from it. If you ain't if the conspiracy theorists ain't paying attention to it. So you saying your God is sacrifice COTs and all the rest of them people? No, that ain't no sacrifice. That's just street shit. And when it's street beef, people die. And I don't know no other way that shit go. So we have to wake up and understand that shit is for real. People die. People lose their lives. Ain't no sacrifice. Ain't no getting no money for that. All this shit is done for nothing. You know. So My thing is this. It's just like what Grove Hero said. Yeah, he shouldn't have had to die, and he had a family. But what goes around comes around, bro. And it's not. And Big Jook know what he was doing, and he know what life he lived. So when a person know what life they live and they know what they done, well, we gonna be sad for 'em. Everybody know what come with that. If you putting allegedly bounties on people head, then eventually the same thing gonna happen to you. You out there murdering people, eventually somebody gonna murder you. It just go that way, bro. What's karma, bro? What goes around comes around, bro. The universe is balanced, bro. When you take something out, something else gotta get took out. Just like when some come in, some gotta go out. I mean, I don't understand how people don't understand the equation here. This is how this works. When you eat, you gotta take a dump. When you drink, you gotta take a leak. Some go in, some gotta go out. So my whole thing is that we have to understand that what's low sacrifice. It's just this man had real life street beef, and as you can see, somebody shot him 10 times, so it was personal. It wasn't no one shot. "Oop, my bad, I made a mistake." No, it was 10 times. I'm trying to make sure you out of here, and there was probably 100 shells spent. So no, he ain't sacrificing, brother. In reality, I think he tore up over it. He doing interviews and shit, but that don't mean nothing. The gangsters cry behind closed doors and be sad. You think they don't? You think gangsters don't cry too? They cry too. They're regular humans like everybody. If the right person died, so I don't know why people talking about the sacrifice and all this shit. Sacrificing for what? He was with his brother in Memphis. I'm pretty sure he had a conversation with his brother. Look, Chuck, man, Angela about to hop on this plane and take off. You coming? No, Chuck loved this city. He gonna hang around. You know what I'm saying? Just like Dolph loved the city. That's why he was always there. It's like it's more easier for a person to catch you when you have love for something. It's back to what all them old gangsters say: love will get you killed, and it's real out here. Chuck on that little last video he did, he was all in the mall, man. He was in his city. He was outside. He wasn't hiding. He was outside. He got on the live and was talking and everything. He wasn't like I said, when a person a bona fide gangster, what you sad or crying for? If you're a bona fide gangster, he on the live. He letting people know where he at. Just like when Dolph did this. Dolph was in Memphis. He did live videos and everything. Man, the people be outside. Ain't what I'm gonna go back to where I'm at and be scared for. I know I'm gonna get on the live. I'm gonna live my life as normal. Whatever come to me while I'm living my life as normal, that come. I'm gonna take it like a man. Come on, you think Dolph wasn't getting dressed to his phone? I believe he was too. You know what I'm saying? People calling his phone, same thing like Jook. He got dressed to his phone, man. People telling him he gonna die and shit from what I'm hearing, allegedly. So my whole thing is we have to realize that, it's life, man. It's street shit in this life. And when two people don't like each other, bro, if nobody ain't man enough to talk that shit over, bro, it gonna turn into violence, bro. And if we keep going back and forth on the internet, my partner and your partner and our partner see each other and they keep getting into it, and then it's you got diss songs and you got all kind of shit going out. And guess what, bro? It's in the air. And sometimes one shit get up there, stuck there, and sometimes you can't go back. We got to look at that. When words get exchanged, people feelings get hurt. And when people feelings get hurt, bro, look, bro, it's nothing you can do. Fuck, bullets go to clapping, bullets go to spark. And guess what? Once somebody die, bro, it's the war. That's how it begin right there. Cause okay, my people blood shed, now your people blood gotta shed. It's just it's life, man. It's life, and it's messed up on so many levels. And it's like, look at all the rappers we lost, man. And everybody keeps saying sacrifice. No, this is fucking violence, bro. This ain't no these people ain't getting no money off that. These people dying, getting clapped. They ain't nobody getting no money from that. Some people don't want the money; they want their loved ones. You think? You think you think PRE wanted money? No, they want Dolph. You think CMG want money? No, they want Jook. They don't want none of that. They want the person who they lost, not the money. And people got plenty of money, man. Dolph had 80 something $1 million worth of real estate. And that was when the real estate was at its low. Man, that shit is the real estate is at the top bubble, bro. You know how much all that real estate worth that he had now? Probably 2 to 300 million dollars, baby. So they don't want no money. They want the people who they love, who they lost. That's what they want. No, I don't think that man was gonna sacrifice his brother. I don't think he ever sacrificed his brother. I just think that your guy didn't understand what it was. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on CMG and people around understand what it is, bro. It's just us on the internet. We make it like it's something that it ain't. No, it's two people having differences with each other. And then if I don't like you and you don't like me, and like I said, 100 shots, you got all this shit happening. Once bullets go to flying, bro, there's no turning back. There's no turning back after that, bro. Unless somebody be the bigger person and say, man, you know what? Granted, you shot at me. I'm just gonna forgive you. Who y'all think would ever say that? Nobody ain't saying that. They just doing what they gotta do. And it's like we lost a lot of celebrities from that, bro. From Pop Smoke to Young Dolph to PMB Rock. So many talented rappers, bro, over gun violence, bro. And it's like I said, I don't know if it's the Grand Theft Auto era or what, but man, it's fucked up. And it's like once somebody die, bro, we can never go back. And my thing is that I don't think there's no sacrificing involved in this. It may be some alleged hit money, but ain't no sacrificing. Ain't nobody getting hundreds of millions of dollars worth of checks from somebody who got assassinated. That's not the record labels. That's just people just having street beef and people just go to shooting and people go to dying and then people just want retribution. That's what this is. And if anybody's saying that some other than that, they ain't being truthful, dog. So my thing is that hopefully everybody learn their lesson from it. Unfortunately, is kind of unfortunately people had to die for some people to learn, but still, people don't never learn till it's too late. Just like our elected officials, when a bridge collapse, then they go fix on shit. When they pass across it every day and they see it's broke, they don't fix it until somebody die or the bridge collapse. Just like when they have potholes in the street. They don't fix it until cars get fucked up. Like, why not fix it before that to prevent what's going to happen? But nobody don't really think like that. I guess it's just us common folks. We don't only want to have common sense to know that this bridge is the faulty, the lights don't work. Why don't we fix it ahead of time before somebody come flying through it and fly to their death? Then they won't get on there and talk about how unfortunate it is and how sorry it is. Tore up out here, tore up like a motherfucker. And like I said, it ain't. I mean, and then the hip hoppers ain't the only one to blame. Who the fuck? Who is giving them the guns, bro? I mean, for an example, you think they going on a boat and go get guns? No, it's already here waiting for them. So my thing is, we gotta look at that. No, your guy ain't took no money for his brother. No, he loved his brother. He wouldn't have never sacrificed his brother for no money. It just them dudes had real life street beef, and that's how it happened. And at the end of the day, we just got to accept what happened. We see the young Dolph trial, so we know what's happened. And the Govan guy, he's telling it up, and the Straight Drop telling it up, and Cornelius Smith, they all telling what happened. So we know what happened, and it's factual. This is what happened. That's the harshest amount. That was the people who was allegedly paid to execute a young Dolph, and they went did what they were supposed to do. And it's gonna be the same thing with Big Jook, but the people who done him ain't talking. They silent. They ain't saying. So at the end of the day, we all know what happened, bro. And it's all stupidity and it's all over nothing. And it's clearly some shit that could have been avoided, but yeah, yet here we are still. So at the end of the day, no, he didn't sacrifice his brother, but that's why when he came out at the 42 Dub concert, he said what he said because he knows street shit. He know when this street beat, people gonna die, even his own brother, even himself. He noticed these dudes notice already. They real street people, and then when you're a real street person, real street people die, bro. This is what they know. So ain't no need to cry when you know you've been living like that. Ain't no need to cry when you've been dropping bags on people here allegedly. When it's time for it to happen to you, stand right there and take it like a man. That's what I always say. Why worry? Just like I always say, why worry about the snitch? Don't worry about the snitch. Go right up to the police and say, I had a gun. I shot him in the shit. That's what I think you should do. If you living that way, go right on up to the police and say, listen, you ain't gotta ask nobody about what I did. I did it. I walked up to him and hit him in his head. That's my thing. You living like that, right? So if you living like that, live like that. Live like that all the way. If you're gonna be doing it, then take the consequences that come with it. If you ask me, that's what I say. So my whole thing is no, your God ain't sacrificed his brother. He got too much money. His brother got too much money, and also too, like when it's corporate stuff like that, usually they have life insurance on each other and all that stuff there too. So, if Big Jook was a partner, if he was a COO, CFO, or something, a CMG, then they usually have contracts and stuff like that on. In case something happens to them, they get a couple of million. They get so many millions off because it's a part of the company. So that's the only thing I can really say that Yo Gotti probably had on him as life insurance, but he probably had some on Yo Gotti too. So that's the only money I could really think of that's associated with that because like when two people go in business, they put life insurance on their business partner. That's what you do. Just like when you get married, you put life insurance on your wife, she puts some on you. It's just it's just in a case of some unfortunate happening. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no sacrifice. So, my whole thing is that's the only money I think you're gonna ever touch your God hand from that. He ain't sacrificed, brother. It just was a war in Memphis, and that's the war. And when the war break out, people die. And when people die, other people, the living people, get hurt. And then they want somebody to suffer how they suffer. It's a never ending cycle. And we've been saying it going on and on and on, decades and decades. The same shit that happened on Earth over and over. It's like vanity. Same old shit over and over. It's repetitive. And when one fashion get took down, another one spring right up, and they do the same shit over and over. And nobody don't learn that way ain't the way to go. So like I said, no, he ain't sacrificed, brother. And as you can see, when he went to Memphis for the funeral, he had nothing but snipers and Memphis Police Department and probably some FBI agents and all that stuff around the funeral home. Cause he ain't want to die, man. Come on, he ain't stupid. If he don't have the security, then people would have tried something. So what you think more smarter? A person who protect themselves or a person who don't? I'm gonna protect myself. So like I said, young guy is smart. He ain't gonna sacrifice his brother, man. No. What happened is what happened. Like I said, when he uploaded that video on live at at the Young Dolph mural, and he uploaded the video at the Young Dolph died, and he said what he said, it was pretty much up there for them people right there. Cause in their eyes, oh, he being disrespectful. And all they gonna do is wait for the opportunity. They know you're always in the Memphis. They ain't gonna do it right away. They gonna wait and let you get comfortable. They're gonna let you keep coming there, keep coming there. Once you get comfortable, oh, nothing gonna happen to me. Oh, it's over with. Oh, man, beef never died down. Beef never squash. It just died down sometime. And that's how everybody gotta look at it when you're in that kind of lifestyle. and keep your eyes and your ears to the streets, because the streets be talking and know everything, and the streets 1,000 and as we can see. Anybody could get it, millionaires, billionaires, anybody. The right people want you, and the right amount of money get put up allegedly. I mean, but we've been saying that. Same thing with Big and Pop. Streets get you, man. I mean, it happens. And it's like it's one of them unfortunate things, but it's life, man. It's the culture we live in, and it shouldn't be the culture, but it is. It really is, and we need to do better. And maybe we could get to that point one day to where the rappers could sit down and talk their beef over. They used to do it all the time. They don't really do it now. It just, I don't like you and you don't like me, and I don't want you telling me nothing. And it's up there. And when we see each other, we just spark it out. And this is what it is, man. And it's like, no, he didn't sacrifice his brother. That was street shit. He knew it was street shit. That's why he did the interview and said what he said. Your God and them ain't number. They multi-millionaires, but them dudes come from the streets, bro. They come from the hood, bro. You know, so they live by a certain code, dog. And when certain shit happen, they just respect it, and then they say, okay, we'll try to get up 1, 2. This is how this kind of stuff go, y'all. So I don't know, man. Y'all hop in the comment box, man. Please remember to share the video, man. I don't think the man sacrificed his brother at all. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for checking out the channel, man. I love you guys, and thank you. And I'm out of here.